This video might be the end of Benny Blanco's relationship with Selena Gomez. I don't think he anticipated this TikToker Harry showing up to his dinner date. I also don't think Selena Gomez knew that her man was on a dinner date with another woman.
The internet is officially on fire, all because of Benny Blanco having dinner with a woman. Not just any woman, but someone who used to be extremely close to Selena Gomez. Now questions are flying left and right. Was it just an innocent dinner? Or is there something more beneath the surface? After days of total silence, Benny finally broke it. And what he said? No one saw it coming. The drama has exploded to such a level that social media timelines are completely flipped upside down, ever since rumors started swirling that music. Producer Benny Blanco might have cheated on his fiancée, the pop princess herself, Selena Gomez. This entire gossip wave started at the end of April 2025, when some eagle-eyed fans noticed something strange on social media. Out of nowhere, Selena unfollowed her longtime best friend Teresa Marie Mingus on Instagram, and immediately the gossip alarm bells started ringing. This wasn't some random social media cleanse. This was a friendship that's over a decade old. Teresa wasn't just a friend. She used to be Selena's assistant, and the two even ran businesses together. That unfollow? It was giving serious, something's definitely wrong energy. And then things escalated fast, like TikTok conspiracy theory fast. Receipts started surfacing showing Benny Blanco and Teresa Marie spotted having dinner together at a trendy LA hotspot. The video was captured by viral content creator Harry Daniels, showing Benny and Teresa casually enjoying a meal, but internet detectives were lightning quick to connect the dots. The video itself might not be full-on caught in 4K, but the timing, unmatched. The fact that this happened right after Selena unfollowed Teresa? It was the perfect storm for a full-blown celebrity cheating scandal. And when it comes to rumors, these ones are spreading faster than a TikTok dance challenge. People are now claiming that Benny allegedly subscribed to Teresa's OnlyFans account. This tea hasn't been confirmed yet, but that hasn't stopped platforms like X, formerly Twitter, and Reddit from breaking down every single pixel and detail in the supposed betrayal. But the most jaw-dropping claim so far, an anonymous hotel employee has come forward saying Benny used the alias Benty while checking into a hotel with Teresa. And according to this source, Teresa didn't leave the hotel until 5:52 a.m. That timing? It's giving full-blown Major Sue energy. And what makes all this even more intense is that these rumors started while Selena and Benny's relationship seemed totally solid. They began dating in mid-2023, and by December, Selena confirmed in her own Instagram comments that they'd been together for 6 months. Things got serious quickly. Selena started posting content that screamed relationship goals, and Benny matched that energy in interviews, pouring out love and admiration. One particular interview, now going viral for aging like milk in the sun, shows Selena saying, "The biggest thing in the world is trust. And I can honestly say, I trust this person completely." They hit milestone after milestone, including their engagement announcement in December 2024, which fans instantly labeled an endgame relationship. They became the internet's ultimate couple goals. In March 2025, their joint album I Said I Love You First and You Said It Back dropped. Proof they were more than just a romantic couple. They were artistic partners. Benny had always shown green flag energy in interviews, expressing his love and respect for Selena over and over. One especially wholesome clip, now resurfacing, shows Benny saying, "Every single day I say it. I love you so much. I love you a million times." But now that cheating allegations are out in the open, all of this hits even harder, especially considering Selena's long history of public heartbreaks, particularly during her messy emotional situationship era with Justin Bieber. Selena's relationship with Justin Bieber spanned from 2010 to 2018, and her fans have always lived for the day she'd finally find someone who truly sees and respects her queen energy. That's exactly why this betrayal rumor has thrown her entire fan base into full-blown fight mode. What makes the situation messier than a makeup tutorial gone totally wrong is the fact that Teresa Marie has been a part of Selena's inner circle for years. Their friendship goes all the way back to at least 2014, when Teresa began working as Selena's personal assistant. What started as a professional relationship evolved into a deep personal bond. Teresa became one of Selena's closest confidants and even appeared in 14 episodes of Selena Plus Chef in 2020. In 2019, Teresa co-founded a swimwear brand called Cross, which later became La Mariette, and Selena used her full influencer power to support the brand, showing that their friendship wasn't just about cute Instagram pics. It had real substance. So if Benny and Teresa both allegedly betrayed Selena, this could be her ultimate et tu brute moment, cheating from her fiancé and shady moves from her best friend. That narrative is hitting the Selenators hard. Fans have activated their full main character energy over this devastating plot twist. Especially because Selena has already survived so many public heartbreaks, her life practically plays out like a Netflix drama series. But before we all cancel someone, it's important to remember, despite the full-on Stan Twitter meltdowns, there's still no concrete proof backing up the cheating rumors. The TikTok video of Benny and Teresa at dinner doesn't prove romance, and the hotel check-ins or alleged OnlyFans subscription claims, still unverified. In fact, some reports say the OnlyFans rumor started with parody accounts, which just shows how easily the internet can create alternative realities based purely on vibes. Fan reactions to the drama have been predictably split. Over on X, formerly Twitter, some are defending Benny, calling the accusations baseless, while others are fully spiraling over the thought of their fave getting her heart broken again. On Reddit, the discussions range from straight-up cynical to deeply emotional. One user even wrote, "I hope this is all just rumors. I can't take another beautiful girl getting fooled by an ugly ogre dude." That comment basically screams peak parasocial relationship behavior, where fans act like they're Selena's real-life best friends. Some Redditors have tried to stay grounded, saying things like, "These are all just rumors and no solid proof has come out yet," which really highlights how speculative this whole situation still is. The wide spectrum of reactions shows just how emotionally invested fans get in celebrity relationships, sometimes treating them as more important than their own lives, building entire dramas from just a few breadcrumbs. While all these rumors swirled online, everyone's eyes were glued to Selena and Benny, waiting for some kind of confirmation or denial. Neither of them gave any direct response, but on May 2nd, 2025, Selena posted something on Instagram that felt like a total mood shift. A video of Benny goofing around with his nephew and their dog, basically giving off pure, unbothered energy. The post came just days after the rumors exploded online, and many saw it as a calculated PR move, showing off wholesome family vibes to totally undercut the cheating narrative. This messy drama also reflects a bigger pattern in celebrity culture, where relationships are constantly under the public's microscope. The way TikTok, X, and Instagram amplified the rumors shows just how far social media can go in shaping, and sometimes completely fabricating, the narratives around public figures, often without any verification or nuance. As we dive deeper into this tangled web, it becomes clear that the truth might be way more complicated than clickbait headlines suggest. Selena, Benny, and Teresa have years of intertwined professional collaboration, friendship, and romance, and without context, it's nearly impossible to grasp the full picture. So, what's the real truth behind the Benny Blanco cheating allegations? Is this another case of the internet turning a few vague social media actions into a full-blown main character scandal? Before we try to untangle it all, let's spill the backstory tea on everyone involved in this chaos. Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco's ship first set sail through a professional collaboration that actually began way back in 2015. Benny produced major hits for Selena's revival album, including Same Old Love and Kill 'Em With Kindness. That creative chemistry built a solid foundation, and over time, it naturally grew into something more, a full-on romance that Stan Twitter instantly latched onto. But the vibe shift from colleagues to couple didn't really happen until mid-2023. The transition from work friends to relationship goals felt organic. In a later interview, Benny admitted he originally just saw Selena as part of the friend group. He confessed, "I had no idea. I just thought she was someone we hung out with. I never looked at it that way." But as they spent more time together, Benny started catching feelings. Cue the hard eyes moment, a true Netflix rom-com twist. It seems like Selena might have fallen first. In the same interview, she explained she fell for Benny because everything felt so genuine. There was no clout chaser energy. "I didn't feel like he had any hidden agenda," she said. That real connection and deep trust became the foundation of their relationship, which is exactly why these cheating rumors are hitting fans like emotional whiplash, especially those who followed this love story from the beginning. Their relationship became public in December 2023 when Selena soft-launched and then hard-launched it on social media, confirming they'd already been dating for 6 months. She was even spotted wearing a diamond ring with a B initial on it, giving full-on subtle couple goals energy. Their relationship hit fast forward after that, with appearances together at major events like the Golden Globes and Emmy Awards in January 2024, securing their place as a full-blown power couple. Throughout 2024, their bond deepened, with insiders revealing that things were getting serious. By April, Benny was already dropping marriage hints during his May 2024 appearance on The Howard Stern Show. Then, in December 2024, they officially announced their engagement, with Selena posting a romantic Instagram caption that read, "Forever begins now." Their relationship gave off nothing but healthy couple vibes, with Selena repeatedly praising the respect Benny showed her. In an interview now being reanalyzed by internet sleuths, Selena shared how Benny made her feel secure and valued. "I respect Benny because he's never disrespected me. I trust him completely. I can tell him anything, even the uncomfortable stuff you might not even share with your girlfriend." Benny matched that energy, sharing wholesome moments from their relationship and focusing on communication and understanding Selena's needs. That attentiveness became part of their whole relationship philosophy, where listening wasn't just encouraged, it was everything. Things reached new heights in February 2025 when they announced a joint album, I Said I Love You First, which dropped on March 21, 2025. During their promotional tour, their joint interviews revealed cute details about their daily life and shared hobbies that fans ate up. They described themselves as early risers who eat breakfast at 6 a.m., love dinner parties, game nights, and cozy evenings at home. Total relatable couple content despite being full-blown celebrities. Looking at their timeline, their love story seemed straight out of a perfect TikTok romance, but not everyone was buying into it. Some fans, especially those who were die-hard supporters of the Jelena era from 2010 to 2018, were skeptical about Benny. That side-eye partially stemmed from a 2020 comment Benny made, where he praised Justin Bieber over so-called cookie-cutter pop artists with makeup lines, a comment many interpreted as shady toward Selena's wildly successful rare beauty brand. Still, Selena defended her relationship with full-on iconic energy. At one point, she clapped back on Instagram saying, "If you can't accept me at my happiest, then don't be in my life at all." That fierce defense became Selena's signature response whenever the public had something to say about her love life. Teresa Marie's history with Selena goes all the way back to 2014, when she started working as her assistant. What began as a professional gig quickly grew into a tight-knit friendship, with Teresa becoming a major part of Selena's inner circle. Born on August 1, 1989, Teresa started her career in sales at Steve Madden from 2007 to 2009, before leveling up to celebrity assistant status, working with Kim Kardashian before eventually joining Selena's team. Their bestie energy was obvious through both personal moments and professional collaborations. Teresa co-founded a swimwear brand called Cross in 2019, which later rebranded to La Marriott. Selena publicly boosted the brand and Teresa herself in a glowing 2019 Instagram post. Their tight bond also came through on Selena plus Chef, where Teresa appeared multiple times, their chemistry giving major friendship goals. Given this long-standing closeness, rumors of Teresa allegedly betraying Selena and potentially threatening her relationship have taken the drama to a whole new level. TV, series-level drama. If true, it wouldn't just be Benny acting shady. It would be a full-on betrayal from someone Selena considered family, turning the emotional stakes up to 100. This entire controversy plays out in the context of Selena's very public relationship. History. After multiple highly publicized breakups, especially with Justin Bieber, Selena has faced constant media scrutiny over her love life. Her relationship with Benny seemed like a fresh chapter, one where she frequently emphasized feeling safe, respected, and truly seen, something fans noted was lacking in her previous relationships. In a Time magazine interview from May 2024, Selena spoke about the painful things her own fans have said about her relationships. "I know what people can do to people I love. My own fans who I adore will say the most hurtful things to me about how I live my life." That kind of raw honesty makes the current rumors hit even harder, especially since they're unfolding in the same online spaces where Selena has been criticized before. Another spicy detail: Benny's professional connections to Selena's exes. He's worked on songs with Justin Bieber and collaborated with other artists close to Selena, like Camila Cabello. For some fans, those ties spark discomfort, resurfacing old feelings and suspicions about Benny's real intentions. These cheating rumors dig into existing anxieties and storylines already living in Selena's fan base. It's also worth remembering that Selena and Benny have openly discussed their future, including raising kids with strong values and incorporating Benny's Jewish heritage into their wedding, like having a hora dance. That makes this current scandal even more emotionally charged, potentially threatening not just their present, but the future they've been building together. During a March 21, 2025 appearance on The Today Show, they admitted that wedding planning hadn't begun yet due to their packed schedules, which signaled that they were intentionally taking things slow even after getting engaged. That makes the timing of these cheating allegations even more intense, dropping right after the engagement but before the next big milestone. This layered, emotional saga, spanning personal history, public scrutiny, and long-term dreams, shows just how much is at stake for everyone caught in the storm. Understanding what's really happening here means looking at the full context, not just the clickbait. Media actions can be super hard to read without the full context, and sometimes friends unfollow each other for reasons that don't mean they're enemies. Then there's the TikTok clip showing Benny and Teresa having dinner. The video itself doesn't show anything romantic or shady, just two people who both know Selena sharing a meal. Some Reddit users even suggested it might have been totally innocent, maybe even tied to wedding planning since Teresa is so close to Selena. Honestly, there's nothing that weird about your fiancé having dinner with your longtime friend. Context is everything. And as for those OnlyFans rumors, they came from obvious parody accounts with absolutely no credible proof backing them up. It's a classic example of how misinformation spreads like wildfire in the TikTok era, where any unverified drama can go viral if it fits a juicy narrative or triggers an emotional response from fans. The claim that Benny used an alias to check into a hotel with Teresa and that she didn't leave until early morning smells like textbook. Trust me, bro, gossip. It came from anonymous sources with zero verification. These types of rumors are basically impossible to prove or disprove, and while they're great for drama, they shouldn't be treated as fact. Fan reactions have been all over the place, which shows just how wide and varied Selena's fan base is. On X, some fans defended Benny, saying people were using old pics and clips to create false narratives. Others slammed Stans for stirring up drama that could be hurting Selena regardless of whether the rumors are true or not. Over on Reddit, the discussion ranged from skeptical deep dives to full-on parasocial concern for Selena, especially because of her history of public heartbreak. One user wrote, "Who would be dumb enough to fumble Selena like that? This has to be nothing but gossip." Others added, "I need more proof than some random Justin fan on Twitter," pointing out how weak the sources really are. Some fans even turned detective, spotting inconsistencies in the cheating story. One Redditor said, "She still follows Benny, so why unfollow Teresa only? If this really happened, it'd be Benny catching the unfollow, not Teresa." That's a pretty major plot hole in the entire cheating theory. The biggest sign that the rumors might be fake. Selena and Benny are still publicly promoting their joint album I Said I Love You First and planning their future without showing any visible cracks. The March 2025 album release has kept them in the spotlight, and their joint appearances have shown nothing but unity. If things were messy behind the scenes, that seamless teamwork would be a lot harder to pull off. One Reddit user wrote, "Brad Pitt looked obsessed with Jennifer Aniston. You can't always tell who's loyal just from public behavior. Sometimes, the ones who act the most in love are hiding the most." But they added, "I really hope Benny isn't cheating. That would break me if I were Selena." That kind of comment recognizes how public affection isn't always the full story, but still clings to hope. The fact that so many fans believe these rumors are fake shows just how deeply people are rooting for Selena's happiness. This whole scandal has also triggered a bigger conversation around Benny's dating history. Before Selena, he dated model Elsie Hewitt from 2019 to 2020, and during that relationship, there were no cheating scandals or public drama. That lack of a shady track record definitely weakens the case against him, since past behavior often points to future patterns. Beyond the immediate mess, this controversy reveals something much bigger about how celebrity relationships are dissected and devoured online. Rumors go viral in seconds, fans act like amateur investigators, and emotional investment can override basic facts, creating an environment where truth gets buried under hot takes and clickbait. For Selena and Benny, the consequences aren't just about whether someone cheated. Even if the allegations are totally false, as it increasingly looks like they are, the public questioning alone can put strain on any relationship. Trust is key, and Selena has always emphasized how important it is. When millions are speculating about your private life, even rock-solid bonds can feel pressure. That said, this couple has already faced plenty of outside doubt and come out stronger. From fans questioning their chemistry to critics dragging Benny for his looks or past remarks, Selena has always stood her ground and defended their relationship with queen energy. That resilience could be the very thing that helps them get through this new wave of drama. Looking ahead, a few outcomes are possible. If these cheating rumors are truly baseless, they'll likely fade soon, replaced by the next viral scandal. Selena and Benny could move forward, maybe even sharing wedding updates or life milestones that reinforce their commitment and shut down the doubters. On the flip side, if there's any truth to the story, which currently seems highly doubtful, we might eventually see a response. That could be a public statement, an interview, or even changes in how they present themselves as a couple. But with Selena's recent Instagram post showing a smiling, relaxed Benny, that scenario seems more and more unlikely. When it comes to Teresa, her future with Selena is murkier. The unfollow suggests something happened, whether it's tied to the rumors or not. If their friendship has taken a hit, it's a major emotional loss. They've been tight for years, so a fallout, especially if it's permanent, would sting on a whole different level. Without any public statements, it's impossible to know if they'll make amends or if the friendship is done. One May 1st post pointed out that this rumor storm might be fueled in part by Hailey Bieber fans trying to disrupt Selena and Benny's happiness. That angle reflects how tangled fan loyalties can get, especially with celebs who have shared relationship histories. Stepping back, this whole scandal reminds us how harsh and invasive celebrity culture has become. Selena's been in the spotlight since her Disney days. She's weathered heartbreak after heartbreak in full view of the world. And while she's used to it, that doesn't mean it ever gets easier. Her response this time, keeping things private but subtly clapping back with social media posts, shows how she's learned to navigate public chaos without losing control. It's a smart, calm way of pushing back against the noise. For fans and casual observers alike, this entire situation is a moment to reflect on how we consume celebrity drama. The speed of rumor spread and the real emotional impact it can have should make us think twice before taking every spicy headline at face value. As one Reddit user bluntly put it, her own fans started that rumor. That reminder hits hard. Sometimes the chaos doesn't even come from the outside. It's the people who claim to love the star who end up hurting them the most. They're bored. That comment perfectly captures how fan-driven drama often spirals out of control just for the sake of entertainment. And as the storm starts to pass, one thing becomes crystal clear. Despite all the noise, Selena and Benny's relationship looks solid. Her recent post with Benny sends a clear message. Whatever truth may or may not exist behind the headlines, their connection is still standing. And in a world where celebrity couples are constantly being torn down by public opinion, that kind of quiet strength says everything. The chaos swirling around Benny Blanco, Selena Gomez, and the cheating rumors is a classic case study in how modern-day celebrity drama plays out. It begins with a vague unfollow here or a blurry video there, then spirals into full-blown tabloid-level scandal with zero verified receipts. And as the noise dies down, you realize the reality is often messier and far less scandalous than social media makes it seem. What's clear is that all eyes are still glued to whether Selena and Benny will speak up or simply keep doing their thing like the power couple they are. Oh, and here's the jaw-dropper. There's no prenup. Benny's net worth? Around $265 million. Selena? Roughly $2 million. Naturally, people are side-eyeing the whole relationship now, calling it a potential cash grab. And guess who couldn't stay quiet? Wendy Williams. Yep, the Queen of Shade. Herself. And her latest commentary about Hailey and Justin Bieber? Absolute chaos. Wendy, never one to bite her tongue, dove headfirst into the Hailey and Justin marriage tea, throwing some major side-eye at what she called sus motives behind Hailey's rush to the altar. The speculation started back in July 2018, when Justin and Hailey shocked the internet with their engagement just weeks after rekindling things. Wendy went off, calling the engagement impulsive and hinting Justin was still emotionally stuck on someone else. Wonder who she meant, she even threw shade at the Baldwin family, suggesting they saw Justin as their ticket back into the spotlight. Stephen Baldwin's had money issues, Wendy said. This is a little cash grab, I guess. Basically implying the whole Baldwin clan viewed Justin as a golden goose, and once that marriage license was confirmed in September 2018, Wendy snapped. "Shame on you, Stephen Baldwin," she said, blasting him for letting his 21-year-old daughter get married so young. Her take: Hailey was too young to understand what she was giving up. Wendy didn't stop there. She called out the power imbalance, noting Justin was worth $265 million, while Hailey clocked in around $2 million, and with no prenup? In the name of religion, I guess it's all good, she quipped sarcastically. This only added fuel to the theory that the marriage wasn't about love. It was about image, money, and staying relevant. She also speculated they rushed the wedding to start a family and avoid having kids out of wedlock. They want a baby and don't want to do it out of wedlock like... Wendy trailed off, letting the shade hang in the air. Her core argument? Justin and Hailey were too young, too unstable, and too caught up in the fame bubble to make this kind of lifelong commitment. We as women give up everything when we get married. It's different, she added, arguing Haley sacrificed way more than Justin ever would. But Wendy's juiciest theory? That Justin proposed to Haley while still emotionally tied to Selena. He's still hung up on her, she said, all but declaring the marriage a rebound. It's good for him until he runs into Selena, Wendy predicted. She basically painted the whole relationship as doomed before the wedding cake was even cut. Even Justin, in later interviews, admitted he had doubts. I was more nervous about, am I going to make this commitment, he shared, opening up about the real pressure of saying, I do. But then he added, I finally was like, you know what? I'm going to just choose this woman and do it. A vulnerable moment that almost proves Wendy's point. He was really unsure. Still, Wendy's constant pot-stirring made headlines. Her whole concerned mom-friend vibe mixed with savage one-liners kept viewers hooked. But was it just gossip, or was she onto something? Because while Wendy was dragging the Biebers, Justin was entering what fans now call his mental health. The awareness era. He opened up about thinking marriage would fix everything, then realizing that wasn't true. Maybe you're not the person you thought you were, he said, reflecting on his early marriage struggles. That honesty hit hard and gave the world a new lens to view the couple through. Meanwhile, Haley was holding it down. Through every breakdown and headline, she stayed by Justin's side. She admitted marriage can be tough, even toxic sometimes, but made it clear she's in it for the long haul. Her actions stood in total contrast to Wendy's cash grab theory. What bonded them most? Faith. Both grew up Christian and say their shared values were a big reason they came together. Justin even joked on Ellen that their marriage felt arranged by friends who thought they were a good match spiritually, and while he laughed, there may have been a little truth to it. But as Wendy was blasting Justin and Haley's love story, her own marriage was imploding. Around 2019, while she was predicting divorce for the Biebers, she filed for divorce from her husband, Kevin Hunter. The final straw, his long-term affair, and the alleged child he had with his mistress. Wendy later went on The View and said, "Infidelity is one thing. A full baby is a whole another topic." The irony wasn't lost on fans. The woman roasting other people's relationships was dealing with her own public heartbreak, so here we are. Between Selena and Benny's unfollow-fueled drama and Wendy's legendary hot takes on the Biebers, the web of celebrity relationships is messier than ever. But one thing's for sure, whether it's Selena's loyalty, Benny's silence, or Wendy's wild theories, the internet will always have something to say. Could Wendy's savage takes on the Biebers have been fueled by her own heartbreak? Some fans believe her personal pain shaped her perspective on what it means to support a partner through tough times, especially when mental health struggles are involved, and maybe made her think some emotional baggage is just too much for a young spouse to carry. Critics, though, called her out. They said her suggestion that Haley should ditch Justin during his depression wasn't just cold, it was harmful and stigmatizing. Many felt Wendy crossed a line, turning gossip into dangerous advice. But despite Wendy's doomsday predictions and controversial hot takes, Justin and Haley stuck it out. They've been real about marriage being hard. Justin admitted their first year was rough because of trust issues, and Haley's been open about how much effort it takes to keep things healthy. Meanwhile, Wendy had her own battles. In 2022, The Wendy Williams Show ended after 13 seasons, as she dealt with serious health issues, including Graves' disease and lymphedema. Back in 2018 and 2019, Wendy Williams was on fire with her spicy takes about Justin and Haley's marriage. She insisted it wouldn't last, threw shade at their motives, suggested it was about money, and even recommended divorce when Justin hit a mental health low. But now, nearly 7 years since their courthouse wedding in September 2018, what's the actual tea on the Biebers? Turns out, despite all the shade and wild predictions from Wendy and others, Justin and Haley have kept their love boat afloat and even grown their family. In August 2024, they welcomed their first baby, a son named Jack Blues Bieber. A major life update. Wendy definitely didn't see coming back when she was forecasting their split. The couple has been through so much: Justin's continued mental health journey, Haley's scary health moment in 2022, and the constant public pressure that comes with fame. But through all of that, they've stood by each other. Wendy predicted Justin would get bored fast or be back in Selena Gomez's DMs before the honeymoon glow wore off. But Haley's directly addressed those rumors, saying breakup speculation has been coming at them since day one. Instead of letting the noise get to them, they've created a strong, united front. Of course, their relationship isn't perfect. Both have been refreshingly honest about how tough marriage can be. Online chatter is still split. Some fans gush over their love and new baby. Others analyze Justin's vague posts or solo appearances like it's a sign of drama. The truth, probably somewhere in the messy middle. Being a celebrity couple adds major pressure. Parasocial bonds and public expectations can twist everything. But Justin and Haley's continued dedication hints at a deeper bond than Wendy or the haters gave them credit for. One big obstacle? Constant comparisons to Justin's ex, Selena Gomez. Wendy was sure he'd go running back right after the wedding, but the Biebers have kept things strong, even with all the noise about past flames and public drama. As for Wendy Williams, her own story took some sharp turns. After her show ended due to health issues in 2022, it was revealed in 2024 that she'd been diagnosed with primary progressive aphasia and frontotemporal dementia. Her painful and messy divorce from Kevin Hunter, after his cheating scandal, may have shaped how she saw the Biebers' young love. Maybe that heartbreak made her skeptical about emotional loyalty in relationships. While Wendy's tone was often cutting and occasionally just mean, especially around Justin's mental health, her concerns about marrying young weren't entirely unfounded. At just 21 and 24, Haley and Justin were making lifelong commitments at an age where most people are still figuring out who they are. Still, Wendy often overlooked what made their bond unique: their shared faith, personal growth, and deep connection. All played a role. Justin had already started down a path of healing and spirituality before proposing, and Haley, with her own career and famous family background, brought maturity to their dynamic. Looking back, Wendy's bold claims just didn't age well. They didn't get divorced, Justin didn't run back to Selena, and there's no sign that Haley's family had some clout-chasing master plan. Instead, the Biebers built a life that's grown and evolved with time. Both have flourished in their own right. Justin continues to focus on healing and mental wellness, while Haley's been killing it with her skincare brand, Rhode Beauty. Rather than holding each other back, their relationship seems to help them grow, completely clashing with Wendy's claim that marriage would stifle them. Justin once joked that their marriage was definitely arranged, saying, they set this whole thing up. While that was mostly for laughs, there might be a sprinkle of truth in the setup. In a 2024 interview with W Magazine, Haley addressed the nonstop rumors and hate aimed at their marriage. "People don't want to believe that we're happy." That one line cuts through the noise of Wendy's loudest hot takes. The birth of baby Jack in August 2024 marks a whole new chapter. Insiders say Justin and Haley are all in on parenting and prioritizing their bond more than ever. Talks about their relationship stay polarizing. Fans and critics throw out both love and shade. But the Biebers keep giving us glimpses of their world through Instagram and public dates. In April 2025, they were spotted grabbing ice cream in LA, looking totally chill despite ongoing breakup rumors. Sure, it's not always smooth. Justin's cryptic Instagram posts about feeling overwhelmed or struggling with anger have sparked gossip. In April 2025, he even posted a meme about pretending to be calm after an argument, which led to more talk about possible tension. But with no real context, it's hard to tell if it's deep issues or just everyday couple stuff. What's obvious is this: Wendy Williams' simple storyline, that their marriage was doomed due to youth or fame chasing, just doesn't match the full, complicated picture of Justin and Haley's relationship. Their story is one of growth, resilience, and choosing to fight for their love. Now that we're years out from Wendy's wild predictions, it's clear many of her takes were more about drama and ratings than reality. Some of her worries about young love are valid in theory, but her callouts about Justin and Haley didn't exactly hit the mark. Still, Wendy wasn't totally wrong. Young marriages do come with pressure, and famous couples live under a microscope. But Justin and Haley have been brutally honest about what it takes, and they've stayed in the fight together. At the end of the day, Wendy was looking in from the outside, trying to analyze a relationship she couldn't fully understand. Without knowing their values and behind-the-scenes bond, it's impossible to judge their chances. Maybe she should have given them more credit. Yes, being young often means being inexperienced, but it doesn't mean you can't evolve, grow, and build something real. Justin and Haley did just that, riding the waves, facing the mess, and raising their son together. We only get glimpses through social media and paparazzi pics, but the bigger story seems to be one of love, effort, and growth. For now, Justin and Haley are showing up for each other, and for their son Jack. They've had plenty of mid-moments, but their commitment proves their marriage isn't the flop Wendy predicted. Whether their love lasts forever, who knows? But so far, they've defied expectations, including those from daytime TV's ultimate hot take queen, Wendy Williams. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to check out the others popping up on your screen right now. There's plenty more tea we think you'll love. Go ahead and click to keep watching.